and the hum of the rain.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Miami Marlins. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. So the Colorado Rockies looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
No, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Our starter in this one, Yuri Perez. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
On the ground at first, he takes it on his own, and an easy out to start the game. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Lone Depot Park just underway here. Stays alive. Inside, almost got him. Hit softly on the ground to third. Norby throws to first in time. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Mickey.
2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, Mickey Moniak. Here's a 1-1. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. The Rockies score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So 2 down. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now it's the rookie first baseman. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. In the air to left center. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. How about a scouting report on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Digging in, Jacob Marcy.
Tonight, the center fielder, number 87, Jacob Marcy.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, makes the catch. 1 down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, but one reason for those long balls comes from the lineup being aggressive and confident. If they maintain that approach, they could hit a few more today.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Kyle Stowers. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ball upstairs.
Got him. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Heriberto Hernandez. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, we're going to have to work around that error.
2 outs, runner at first. And the batter now, Connor Norby. Here's a 1-1. On the ground to the left, Tovar. Handles, throws to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Marlins leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Miami, we move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. The throw to first, 1 out in the 2nd.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 13.
So digging in, Zach Veen. Sliced hard but foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. 2 down.
Batting 8, the third baseman, number 3.
2 down, base is empty. Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Snags it on the run. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja. Fastball for a strike. Caught him looking for the K.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. And that's a base hit. And that's a one-out single.
The first baseman,
Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. And now 2-2. Makes the grab for the second out. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Lone Depot Park, top half of the third inning, Adael Amador digging in for the Rockies. And a 1-2. Rips that one to right. 1 away.
up next for Colorado.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Not a whole lot of damage against him yet, and he may just keep this approach.
Out towards right center field. Marcy on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Up next for Colorado.
Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. 2 down, nobody on. This to third. Fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. Rockies are down quietly, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. One now. In the air to left center. McCarthy gets under it, and there's 1 down.
Batting ninth, the right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. Man at second. Now here's a flare off the bat, and it stays fair. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Kyle Stowers will hit next.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. And at the plate for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one outside, ball 3. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Connor Norton. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Swing, and he popped it up. Amador settles underneath it. That is the inning. And the Marlins leave all 3. And they're down 2-0. Back here in Miami, new inning getting started. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. The 1-1.
Well, these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Everything came together for them. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now Hunter Goodman. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boog. No chance of stopping the outside pitch. And now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
There's a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Up next for Colorado.
And here's the first baseman. In the air to left center. Marcy moving under it. And makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Goes down looking. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Rockies 3 and the Marlins nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Marlins, Javier Sinoja. The 1-2. Makes the catch, 1 down. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Strike 2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. McCarthy has a beat on it. And that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Still down 3-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Zach Veen digging in for the Rockies. And a swing and a miss. Bullpen activity starting up now. Anthony Bender, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Fauché warming up as well. Liner caught at second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
This is Willie Castro. Smoked on the ground a second. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Rockies, Adael Amador. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gets it to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. The 1-1. Up the middle, Tovar. To first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Rockies leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, right field. 2 away now.
Up next for the Marlins.
Back to the top of the Miami order, Jacob Marcy, the next to hit. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Ball 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And the inning is over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Anthony Bender.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies, and they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Out towards right center field, Marcy under it. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Ezequiel Tovar. Right through there for a strike. Bender is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's the DH, Mickey Moniak. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Right through there. Got it. That's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. But they're on. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Late with the swing there. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kyle Freeland will depart. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
so the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Michael Grove.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Next to hit, Heriberto Hernandez. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. Grove, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Bird. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dump.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Marlins strand a pair. Back here in Miami, top of inning number 7, Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. And a big swing and a miss. Way inside, gets out of the way. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. To third, Norby. Zips it across, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Next for Colorado, the first baseman, T.J. Rumfield.
And now the first baseman.
Ball, that's just out.
Liner, base hit. And a man aboard. Number 64 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Now, Brenton Doyle swings through that one for strike 2. Way outside, and it gets away. And now a man into scoring position. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to short, Lopez. Over to first, and 2 away now. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Anthony Bender departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Calvin Fauché into the game, getting ready to make his season debut. So in now for Colorado, Zach Veen. Ball to strike. The pitch. Gets him to chase after that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 4-zip.
Picks himself up at RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Willie Castro digs in now. Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Man on second, 2 down. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. John King, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Junk, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Konai under this one. And that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Davison de los Santos. Now he breaks his bat. Amador fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Tapped softly on the ground. Tovar. Throw to first is in time.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Marlins.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Jacob Marcy. Ball to strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
At the ball.
Swings through it for the K. That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy. One left for Miami. They're down 4-0. Back here. Miami, we go to the 8th. Adael Amador digging in for the Rockies. Out towards right center field. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder, number 31.
Back to the top of the order now. Now the left fielder, Jake McCarthy. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. And John King on the pitch out of the pen here. Ready to make his season debut. Next for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar. Right through there for a strike. Outside, and it's a full count. That one ripped. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They lead 4-0.
Now pitching for
back
Colorado.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jaden Hill.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading off, Kyle Stowers. Now all even up. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Here's the catcher, Heriberto Hernandez. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Miami down in order. They trail it here 4-0. Back here. Depot Park. We go to the 9th. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
In the air to left center. Sanoha makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Goodman.
Ball 2.
Strike 2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Chris Bryant looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Nope. That's
Challenge
inside.
from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball right side. Edwards slings to first. Ryan out of the play. And that's the inning.
Now pitching for the
Back
Rockies,
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Jimmy Herget. Javier Sanoja getting ready to hit.
the left fielder, number 8, Javier.
Herget in his 5th season. He throws a slurve, a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. That clips the corner. In the air, right field. Bean under it. Takes it in for the out.
The batter, number 9.
And up next for Miami, Xavier Edwards. That one to first, Bryant. He'll do it himself, and the Marlins with just one out left.
Up next for the
2 down,
Marlins,
bases empty.
the first
Davison de los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. And that one fouled off. The Marlins down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here.
Very happy. Oh no. Finish the book. And the people came inside cheering. Hooray, the sun has come out. Then began to sing.
Sunny side up, egg yellow, and it glows. The twinkle, diamond in the nose, got me climbing for the star in the rough. Showing my shining on you and your energy strong. Shake it right to left, cause I love it long. Sun shining on you and our energy strong. Shake it right to left, cause I love it long.
Just another day in the sun. I guess another day has begun.
One out, runner at second. Xavier Edwards digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. On the ground to third, Castro. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
3, you're out. 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 You're out.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
Out. Ball 4, take your base. Out.
Garcia.
Safe. That's ball 4. 3. You're out. Safe. Out. Out.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
Out.
Number
3. Ball 4, take your base. Out.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
You're out. Out. 3. Out. You're out. 3. Out. Out. You're out. 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 3. You're out. 3. Out. 3. Out. First base. 3. Safe. 3. 3. 3. Out.
Now pitching for Colorado, number 83, Brennan Bernardino.
You're out. Out. Three.
Now pitching for the
Three.
Marlins, number
3.
53, Calvin Bouquet. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 29, Michael Rowe.
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out.
Number 8,
On the ground, could be 2. Tovar tossed to second, on to
Got
first,
him.
double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. The tying run at the plate. Soft contact in the air, makes the catch, inning over. One left for Miami. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Miami, ready to begin the 8th. Adael Amador digging in for the Rockies. Bounced up the middle, and that one handled. Sends it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next to Colorado.
Back to the top of the order, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. Strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Chris Paddock preparing to come on if needed. King, a left-hander, also throwing. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. 2 away down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed.
Chris Paddock on to pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next to hit, Jordan Beck. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Davison De Los Santos getting ready to hit. The 2-1. And that's outside.
You know, these Marlins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. And that quickly, 2 away. Next to hit, Griffin Conine. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. In the air, right field. Freeman should have this one. And that's the third out. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're still down. Back here at Lone Depot Park. We go to the ninth. Anthony Santander digging in for the Rockies.
No base hit. The series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. Anthony Santander knocks one out. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And next is the designated hitter, Hunter Goodman. On the ground. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Tyler Freeman will hit next. Sack bunt towards third. Throws across the diamond. Now one gone in the ninth. So now with one away and a man at second. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. Base hit right field. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. He'll score, and it's 4-0.
Up next for Colorado.
Now here is Braxton. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies. Edouard Julien. Runner on first and one down for him. And a payoff pitch. Runner takes off. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 5-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Chris Paddock is done.
For the Marlins.
Outman at first. This is Willie Castro. So a change being made at first base. On the pinch run for the Rockies. Zach Veen looking for some added speed out there in the late innings. Two down. Out to short. Flips it. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, Dua. It's the Rockies 5 and the Marlins nothing. This is Rockies baseball.
Now for the
back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Jaden Hill. He's making his second appearance of the season. Kyle McCann, the new catcher now. So back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him swinging.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Three-two now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Marlins with just one out left. Here's the catcher, Heriberto Hernandez. They're down to their final strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Up the middle, Amador. Throw to first, ball game. And the Rockies come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're headed to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.
5-0 the final in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.